Thank you, and good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Elkana Rob. Uh, this is my ID here, and I hope you're all good. Today, I'll take you through the progress or the outcome of the full stack web application assignment, which I built using React, Flask, Postgres, and some Tailwind and Shard CN UI to build the user interface. Before I dive into the demo, I would show you through the breakdown of the architecture and the design decisions for the different technology stacks. So there's fundamentally three main architectural components. That's the front end, back end, and the database, and sub-components in between them. So from the front end, I used React, which is a framework that allows us to decouple the UI in terms of reusable components, and then used Shard CN and Tailwind to give a modern look and feel to the UI components. The backend I used Flask, which is a library in Python that allows us to build the API, build in the logic, the business logic for the API, and that is to handle reservations, newsletters, and every bit of code. And then the last one is the database, which I used Postgres to be able to define the schema, the relationships, the data points that make up customers and reservations. So between the front end and the back end, I used Axios to handle sending in requests, receiving requests, and being able to handle errors. Between the back end and the database, I used SQL Chemical, and that was helpful in creating a streamlined database transactions in an object-oriented manner. I was able to utilize some of the AI tools within the project, one of them being Chat GPT, and that was able to help me summarize the requirements and be able to ask questions on what I've covered so far. I was able to do lots of debugging, especially on the technical issues, working with Tailwind, SQL Chemi, and Flask as well. Apart from doing some UI improvements, I was also able to try Cursor and Windsurf within the development environment, and it was able to help me auto-complete some of the code that was repetitive within the project. So that was massive help in terms of time. So I'll take you through the app itself. This is how the landing page looks. So you notice there's a bit more simplicity, minimalism, but with a touch of elegance, just so we maintain some simplicity and communicate the right information at the right time without overwhelming the user. So that's the featured dishes and a bit of call to action, some awards, so the customers are able to understand what the brand has gone through so far and what other customers are saying about the restaurant as well. There's information there about the address, opening hours, and contact information. Finally, on the landing page is a place to subscribe for newsletter as well, which I'll take you in a minute. Menu, designed it a little bit with a bit more visualization and simplicity as well. So this is dynamic data about dishes in different categories, which we have been able to visualize in simple but classy cards with minimal information, and then if you click on it you get more information and a call to action there to make a reservation, which I'll show you in a bit. The gallery as well, minimalistic, but with a bit of interactions, so users can navigate through photos for events. There's also about us page with a bit of detail about the restaurant. I'll now take you to the reservation bit, which seems to be the core part of the project. And here we have a simple form that's able to capture the bare minimum that we need to make a reservation. That is the name, email address, phone number, the number of guests, and the time and date. So if I do that, I get a successful reservation for a randomly selected table number. If I'm a returning guest, we are able to capture that as well based on the email address. So if that already exists, we are able to acknowledge. If it's a new one, we'll be able to show here. So you are not able to book if all the tables have been booked, so that's the maximum 30. So that's the logic that we baked in there. So that is the reservations bit. I will go to the admin section so we see the reservations from the admin point of view. So here is a simple dashboard with the widgets to different parts, but I'll take you to the reservations, and here you will be able to see the reservation I just made now. So here we have the customer details, the date, but then we added a bit of logic here to help make it a bit more readable. So if it's something that's in the future, it would show you as upcoming and specifically show you the number of days. If it's something that's been passed, it will show accordingly, as well as something that's going to happen sooner. And then admin has controls to be able to manage the reservation, that is deleting, and in case you deleted by mistake, you still can roll back, but if you delete it and confirm, that is sorted. So when you go to the customers, this would be the list of customers who've already made a reservation, a name and email address, and then there is the subscription part, which I'll show you in a bit. It shows the status for the subscription. So one of the email address here is pending. So I'll go to the join newsletter, use that email to subscribe, and it tells me successful. Yeah. So if I get back here and check on that email address has already subscribed. So on the newsletter part, this would be an email list of users who have subscribed for the newsletter. So that covers all the requirements for the project, and I want to sincerely thank you for taking time to review my project, and I appreciate your effort and attention, and I'm hoping that you enjoy exploring the application as much as I enjoyed building it.